Man, I keep thinking about yesterday and all those fish, man. It's too bad there's nothing big. Everything came right out. The oil is disgusting. Texas tea, black gold. Smells like Texas poop. Yeah, let's make sure this thing's a perfect match. Well, let's see. There's that seal in here. Yeah, it's in there. I didn't see it. Seal's in there. Good to go. I always just take a socket, tap it in there. Boy, that oil stinks. Alright, so what I want to do, yeah, this thing's nasty, is I've got a hose that I made years ago. Goes on the water tube. This is a garden hose, cut off and screwed on, put it on there. But there's not much room on this thing to do all that, so I'll just take my regular hose, shoot the nozzle up there, and see if I get water coming out. Make sure this thing's not clogged, and hopefully I won't get all wet. It's drizzling. Oh, I'm getting flicking soaked. That didn't look real good. Let me see if I can get a piece of hose on there. Come on, baby. Don't take too much, pressure. Start her out slow. Whoa, damn, man. I'm not liking this. Should have done better. Let me see if I can find something, stick it in there. So if it was clogged, it's going to be clogged right here. Let's try it again. That's the thing. I want to put all this thing back together, and I got a problem. Yeah, I'm going to try to do this real easy. There it goes. Aha! It was right there in the plastic piece. Alright, let's get that pump in there. Little marine grease. Yeah, let's see, this goes on. Oh. Yep. So I'm going to put a little greasy. There's no gasket on this one. And a little grease in here. So she spins nice. A little grease on the seal. Stay in there. A little grease right here. Hold my pen while I mess around with this thing. I don't like the way that thing keeps popping out. Alright, pin is in. And then rotation will be that way. She's all in. Which way? There it goes. That should do it. Hey! And you always put grease on the tip there. The new O-ring. Grease it up. After you grease it up, don't brush up against it and get it all over your pants like I did one time. So I'll lay it like this and fill it up sideways, and it'll be enough to run it in the tank and everything. Should probably fill it right up. Let's see if any drains out. top. Yeah, there it goes. It's full. It's the fun part. All right. That water tube is still real high. I think it's on there now. Come on, baby. Something ain't right. I should be in gear. This isn't. Now I'm in gear. No. What is going on? Now it's somewhere in here. As I'm pulling on it, it's engaging. It's engaged. It's trying to go up there. Come on. That water tube better be in there. That's all I can say. Flywheel spinning. Whew. Let me get a nut. Bolt. Drive shaft has to be in. I'm not liking that. Something don't feel right. Something don't feel right. Let me take it out and look. Water tube grommet looks fine. Try it again. That's the thing with this thing on wheels. I'm gonna push it up against it real good. Chasing this thing around all day. Boom, there it went. Wow. Something happened good. Finally. Come here, Bolt. Something happened good. I like when that happens. Let's get that prop on there. I was just about to say that I don't have another decent pin to go in there. I pulled the prop out of the box and stuffed in the middle. Cotter pin, brand new. Let's get some marine grease on there. 9 1/4 by 11 pitch. Wow. Let's see what that old one was. Probably like a 9 by 10. If it says it's, yeah, it'll be in there. Yeah, I can't see it. It's all nasty. This reminds me, I need to get one for my boat motor. That last one I put on was, damn thing rusted. All right, now get it in the bucket. Come on, baby. Son of a bitch. Alright, so I need to jack this thing up a little bit. Let me get some wood under there. Alright, so I got the wood under the bucket, ready to fill her up. Let's get this detent in there and the choke lever in there. Boy, I've been out here working and mosquitoes have been so good as far as not being around. And I already got chewed up this morning. Man, I finally put a little spray on. Boy, he got me 2 or 3 times, or 2 or 3 of them got me once. It just drives me crazy. Alright, so I got my bucket filled up with water. I had to patch it, had a crack in it, and I took out the big bolt that I had in here that, you know, I used to do that for the idle stop. You know, it comes down and hits the bolt, and it was big and bulky and ugly and anyway, I just didn't care for the big bolt thing. I looked through some of my other stuff and I'm thinking, you know, I don't need this piece back here to use as a stop. I can use this piece right here. And so what I did was I cut out this little piece of aluminum, and I'm going to try to mount it right under the screw that holds in the gas line connection. Then there is also like a little stop right there if I need to. You know, I'll have to cut this thing out and get it just where I want it, and put it under this screw, and then lock it down. When this thing rolls around to like right there, you know, hopefully it'll stop it. Like I said, I got to play around with it a little bit. Something just like that, you know, something like that. Wow, that's not bad. Let me look around and see what else I got real quick. But that's a good idea. I'm going to try it. I'm going to do it. It's going to work. Alright, so that's what I came up with real quick. It didn't take long at all. It was one of these. You know what these are. Hanging conduit and stuff. And I just cut it out with the buzzer grinder. Bent it a little bit. And that ain't going nowhere. It's not bending. And I can set that puppy anywhere I want it. Right now I'm a little past my timing mark. So open this up a little bit. And just push it a little bit forward. Or backward. Right about there. Tighten her back down. And then you can still use this for trolling and speeding up your idle speed. You're out trolling, fishing, say I want to troll, get your screwdriver out, loosen her up, move it forward, backward, whatever you want to call it, tighten it back down right to where you want it. And then boom, I'm way up there, half throttle now. All I gotta do is let go of the handle and I control all day long. So quick, easy. I'm gonna clean it up and put a little paint on it. It's a mess. Throw some cleaner on it and shoot it with a little spray paint. Clean it up. Boom. 10 times better than the big ugly bolt and all that crap that was in there. And a lot cheaper than the original parts. So there it is, all cleaned up, and of course it's not aluminum, so it'll rust. But I'm gonna put some spray paint on it, let it dry, and put it in there. Should be good to go. So there it is, all painted, and the paint was still sticky. That's all right. So that was just a quick, easy fix. You know, you can get a little more extravagant. You know, make it nice, and you know. All right. So let's see where my marks are at. I'm just over the mark a hair. It's touching the roller. Let's see what it does at this spot, because that's going to be determined by what she wants to do. Gas is hooked up, primer's pumped up, a little chokey wokey. That stop there, my plate's not going to keep riding down. It'll warm up a little bit, and it's not peeing again, it's just trickling out. Looking out a little better. There's probably crap in this hose. Like I said, man, it's just buried down here. See, this thing is clear. It's that hose. Alright, let's see what happens now. Blow that thing out. Put that piece back in. Sounds good. She sound good. Yeah, it was trickling and it went pop. I wonder what it was. Boy, it's nice doing this down here. All the water goes that way. Alright, now let's see what she looked like when she's peeing. Perfect. But we'll put a piece of tape over it, keep the water in the bucket so I don't have to keep filling it up. Cut. that piece of video hour long. What happened was, no point in editing all through that crap. The handle wasn't turning the needle. You turn it to lean it and nothing was happening. Then you turn it back to richen it and it would turn it out, but it wouldn't turn it in. If you played with it and you got it right in the right spot, it would turn it a little bit. So, like I said, an hour of, going crazy with this thing. So I finally got it figured out what was going on. Like, let Captain Ron figure it out, glue it, do something with it, get a new one. Anyway, that's what happened. She runs great. A 5-year-old could start it. So I figured I'd just break in on this, and there's no point in going through all that editing. All right, let's do something on this carburetor. It's at 1.5. What I'm looking for is that lean sneeze. You know what? I think the handle's just turning and the frickin' needle is not. It is a little bit, but more the handle's just spinning and it catches. Look, it's spinning, 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 the needle's not even moving. Damn! Right there. 1.5. Right there. Alright, now let's see where it's at. Man, that's what these things will do, drive you crazy. This thing here is just not working properly. Go for one more adjustment. It sounds fine, it's a little racy, but it's got to be on the boat and all that crap. She sounds good. Oh yeah, man, like I said, the motor's doing all the work. There's nothing to it. See, this thing's not working. Now what's happening is it's probably working when I turn it back. Yeah, you hear it? Alright, if I can find that piece I was talking about, I'll come back and put that on. If I can't find it, I won't be back. Thanks again for tuning in. Oh man, one more time. Oh yeah.